Hey everyone, this is Homeschool Arcade, where we help home educators thrive. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about what you need to know before you start homeschooling. So let's go check it out. So in Homeschool Arcade today, we're talking about what you need to know before you start homeschooling. Now, first, I would say what you need to know is find out your local homeschool laws. Now, I would encourage you to check out hslda.org/legal. Now, this is the Homeschool Legal Defense Association. This is a great resource for a lot of your homeschooling questions. First off, you need to know what kind of notification you need to give. What records do you need to keep? What grade keeping is required? Is testing required? What subjects are you required to teach as a homeschooling parent? How many days a year are you required to teach, etc., etc.? Does your state give you multiple options regarding homeschooling? I would also suggest that you contact your local school district to find out what procedures you might need to follow to formally withdraw your child, and then also know what is legally required of you based on your state's laws. Many school districts and state governments will actually include this information on their local website, so make sure you're checking those out as well. Now, one of the things you will most likely have to do is a withdrawal letter. You want to make sure you find out exactly what that letter needs to include. Finally, I would say, know why you're homeschooling. One of the reasons why we are homeschooling, one is our child was doing really well with the books, but was struggling emotionally. And he didn't fit into the mold of the typical student that we saw in the schools. So we thought, well, given that, let's give homeschooling a try. And to be honest, it was a great fit. And eventually, my children have grown to love homeschooling, and we love homeschooling too. But we also know how hard this can be, so we want to start helping people. So why? Why is it you want to start homeschooling? Some days will be hard, and you're going to need to go back to that why to remind yourself to remember your motivation, the reason why you're going through all of this effort to homeschool. The next thing that I would say you need to do before you start homeschooling is begin getting support. Homeschooling support groups, Facebook groups, homeschooling families at church, things like that. You're going to want help. Don't try to do this all on your own, and you're going to need many sources of encouragement along the way, which is why it's so important that you begin to network and build connections with other homeschooling families. So begin to build support so that you have this source of encouragement and help. Next, you're going to want to start researching different types of curriculum before you start homeschooling. And this particular topic can be absolutely overwhelming because there's many different options, many different teaching formats, many different philosophies. Actually, in our next video, we're going to be talking about some resources that might be able to help you with that. But take it one day at a time and begin just getting your feet wet and finding what is out there for you to use to teach your children. Last but not least, have fun. Have some grace for yourself when things get hard, and have fun. This is a great opportunity for you to get to know your child in a personal way that, quite honestly, many families don't. You're going to learn more about how their brain works, how their brain thinks, how they put things together. And you get to use your own mind to help meet their needs when it comes to education. So have fun with it. You are building, you're discipling, you are mentoring your child in this time. So I hope you found these tips before you start homeschooling beneficial. And if you are interested in more of our content, go ahead and click subscribe and the bell so that way you can be notified as new content comes available. And I hope you're going to be blessed on this journey, and we look forward to helping you with it. So let's get to it.